So I started writing this piece, and I wanted to cover various different nations. The work is not specifically about the Battle of Vimy Ridge. It's about soldiers from both sides who were in World War I. And so I did some searching for texts. And so what I think I will do is read you excerpts from some of these music texts that I've set, and then we'll hear snippets of the premiere performance of The Unknown Soldier. It was performed a few years ago at St. James Cathedral in Toronto by the Cathedral Choir and the magnificent Canadian tenor, baritone David Pike, who lives in Luxembourg now, and a small chamber orchestra. So the first poem is written by a French soldier, and I will give you a free-ish translation that is, I was a soldier at 18. What misery it is to go to war when one is still a child. To live in a hole with your back against the earth, driven around like a fool. I wore my heart out at desolate crossroads, or in dying in empty fields, on the evening of very sad days. Excuse me. I heard the cries of my friends, the hatred, the sudden fear, the cold, the boredom. 3 years of complete madness. It was more difficult to bear than a crime. My youth, my own youth, died in the fields of France. All of my friends died, one after the other, in some wretched little spot. My friend Lequel from Paris, Mas from Amiens, Pignetel, they are all sleeping now forever, and so on. So what I will do is ask if you could play maybe, I don't want to go on and on with the music because you have to come here at the 9th of April, but the first movement is a kind of march, but it's a little bit twisty sounding. It doesn't sound quite like a traditional military march. It's not meant to. It's as though the march kind of fell on its side and is a little bit demented in a way. And then I will ask if you could play maybe a minute or so of the second track, which is David Pike singing these words that I just read in French. Gives you a sense of the opening march, and then track 2 if you would.